Hello everyone, it is me, John Michael Shia Kazing, coming at you live from the Shia Kazing headquarters. This is the second Shia Kazing Direct in history, and the last one was before the timeline split. Can you believe that? That's crazy! Anyways, enough of that. We'll be discussing information on the brand new Ultimate Shia Kazing Tournament 2 today. So, last time, as the public knows, the tournament had been canceled. But, as what they don't know, the tournament was continued privately within the group chat. And because it was continued privately, we would like to give a recap of the events of the first tournament. So let's begin with that. Last time on USKT, the roster was 16 people, which has been doubled for the sequel. More on that later, though. So, what exactly happened last time? Let's go over that right now. The roster was as follows: Bear 5, Springtrap, Charlie Morningstar, Goku Renly, Billy Marchiafava, Brody Fox, Legend 57 Terminator, Zeke, Anthony Fantano, Mr. Hungry, Josh Hutcherson, The Mimic, Kareem, The Tomorrows, The Gold Bros, and Fire It. That was also the bracket order, which is who faced in the first round. So, let's talk about who placed where. In dead last, we have Charlie. Right after is Billy in 15th. 14th is The Tomorrows. 13th is Mr. Hungry. So those are all the people who got out round 1. Next round, we have Fiery in 12th, Kadeem in 11th, Anthony Fantano in 10th, and Brody in 9th. Then we have Springtrap in 8th, Terminator in 7th, and then the Gold Bros in 6th, and Josh Hutcherson in 5th. Now we have the final 4. In the main round, we have Goku Renly versus The Mimic. And in loser round, we have Zeke versus Bear 5. In the loser round, Bear 5 won, meaning Bear 5 was in the finale and Zeke placed 4th. Meanwhile, in the winner's round, Goku Renly moved on, leaving the Mimic in 3rd. The final battle was between Goku Renly and Bear 5. The winner was Goku Renly, as we all know. So Goku Renly will not be returning this time around, if that wasn't obvious before. There were also some special boss cameos that were made along the way. Those being Drake, Fredgeworth, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mario Teetsworth, and Axel. Also, Tony Stark, at the end of the tournament, seized control over Person Man's account, but luckily he was caught and arrested. He's still awaiting a death penalty to this day. So, now that you've heard the entire recap of all the events of last time, all the major ones, let's get into the new roster! 32 contestants is the new size for the roster. Very big. It's insane. Out of those 32, a mere 11, not even half, are veterans. Which means more than half of the competitors this time around are completely newcomers. Although, some of them count as bosses from last time. But that's besides the point. We'll get to that later. In today's Direct, we'll be revealing all 32 characters with a formal introduction. We'll start with the 11 veterans. So, let's get going. Oh, but before we get into that actually, I should mention 2 of them did not come back. Goku Renly and the Terminator. Goku Renly because he obviously won last time, and the Terminator because, sadly, he has passed away. But we found a Legend 57 character to replace him. More on that later. So, let's start with the veterans. Last time, you knew him for his immaculate reviews of his shakes and his taste for the spirit of umai. But this time, he's tagged along with another amazing reviewer of both food and TV alike. Mr. Hungry has returned as the team Reviewers Umai with his new friend, Pulverizer's Pulverizing Opinions. Afterwards, we have our 16th placer from last time, Charlie Morningstar. She's partnered with a good musical buddy of hers from the past, someone she's done one amazing collab with before. Fiery! They're returning as the team Rave DJs. And now, let's look at Anthony Fantano. After leaving Boney Island and continuing his career, he discovered an artist that we all hold dear to our hearts. And it's someone whose girlfriend looks a lot like my mom. It's Tyler, the Creator, simply coming in as the team Anthony and Tyler. So, since the last tournament, a lot of epicness has come out, huh? Well, now that roster has expanded, Zeke has come back here with two of his best buddies from the show, Watermelon Train and George Floyd. They'll be riding in as the team Tele-Dink. Bear 5, last time's runner-up, instead of trying to gain more power, simply brought along his old pals, Hobart and Casanova, joining as Team 5. Now we have Springtrap, the Grapus. El Hugonie's reputation has grown quite a lot since last time. So who did Springtrap bring as his buddy? Well, he brought 4 entirely new friends. Those being Owen Brady, also known as My Boss Called Me Up for an Evaluation, Harold, also known as Toy Freddy, Lefty, also known as Pizzeria Rock, and Frisk, also known as Sue Frisk. They're joining this tournament choir as USKT The Musical. That is their team name. There is a duo from last time, however, that did not come back together. Bugs Bunny was unfortunately abandoned by the Alpine Cats. So, through the long distance since the last tournament, he's found quite a lot of new friends. In fact, he's found every nightmare of every person in the group chat besides Gemmo, because Gemmo's not scared of anything. Everybody has something to be afraid of with this team, so it's called Kazingophobia. And the funny part is, 9 members, not even the biggest team. After his failure last time, he reconnected with some of his friends from the past. And they slammed down the Uno reverse card. Bam! Slap on 6 is here, featuring Cartoon Wax. After settling their differences, these two round 1 facers from USKT became close friends, and now they're back as the Baiters, Mimic and Josh Hutcherson. Coolness may have ended its silly run, sadly, but afterwards homosexual took its place, and we all know how good that was. So, through that, Kareem and Brody Fox decided to team together because of their new unity through these series. And they even brought a friend, Bowser Jr. They'll be joining with the team name Homosexual Coolness. After a while, the Gold Bros disbanded, concluding the first tournament. But some of them did get back together, although Count Monkey hasn't been seen since the last tournament, so he couldn't show up. So they replaced him with a new friend, Cancer Squidward. And also, they have a new product line, sponsored by none other than DK Oldies. So welcome, no longer the Gold Bros, the official sponsors of DK Oldies, DK Oldies. And that'll do it for the veterans. But that still leaves a total of 21 newcomers. So, let's get started. Let's introduce the gossip train riding, Nair cream applying twink, Kevin Leonardo, packed with his patented Nair cream. Hope those Mexicans don't fill his gaping hole again. These 3 one day met and discovered a common interest while they were trying to summon one another.
Through this common interest, they got along really well. So, here we have the Raiders, the 2 Putus Engage heavies, and the Dark Line. They don't really like the government. Raldi has been a very topical character recently, huh? Well, why not add him? And make him the biggest team. Raldi's here, and he's brought his whole onslaught of friends. Well, this one's sad. He thought you wanted to be everyone's friend, but instead, you killed them all. can't believe that. Filled with a sense of vengeance and grief, we have the J! And now we... who are you?
I'm Jumbo Josh, brah.
Josh? I'm busy hosting the direct here, brah.
Let me help too, brah.
But fine, go ahead.
Yeah, bras. Anyway, let's get the next characters going, bras. Over here, we have the aftermath of a certain pizza mascot spree of Bloodlust, brah. The one who didn't come back, the Doors. He's still dead, though. Brah. Our next character here might just chase us all out of the silvers, brah. That's scary. It's the one and only Drizzy Drake, brah. Close grandma's ears. Next up is the man magnet straight from Harlem. It's Axel, bras. Here to show us the true meaning of the Jula streets. Hope he doesn't put me in a gay orgy, brah. And next up is a team of 3 people who sound very similar to a funny video we found, bras. The PC buyer, Clarence, the gaming coach, Daffy, and the great evil king, Danendorf. What a trio, bras. And for the last character I'll be doing, it's a surprise, bras. A very sloppy, meaty one, too. Cause it's Santa, bras. Or Santa Paws. Or Santa Claus. Or Santa.
Class! Top Sally host. The next character is a very cool rat, yo. He's got like chef skill. It's Remy. And his thing of doom, too. Remy. To complement his chef skills, we have our next character, a salsa master, Eminem. I heard it makes all the pretty girls want to dance and take off their underpants, yo. Eminem. Now we have who is that? Oh fuck! Sully! It's me, Luge! I'm in the tournament! Sully! Next up is an infamous winner who surrounds himself in tons of confetti all the time, yo! The magnum opus of reaction images! Homelander! And now we have a very special team from the Aether, yo! A team of 4 gods of the land. The Prophet, Master Shake. The God, George Costanza. The Warrior, Shovel Knight. And the Genius, Brown Tails. What a team, yo! The Shakers of Aether. And next up is...
This is the first time you'll see me, but trust me, I'll be popping up a lot more from here on out. Anyway, I'll be taking over the last 7 character reveals. So remember how earlier that John guy said that he had a plan for the Legend 57 replacement? Well, okay, this is kind of obvious. It's Preston. Who the fuck didn't expect that? Next up, we have one of the heroes of Bunker, that thing that happened a few weeks ago. And that should be an obvious enough hint, because 11 out of 12 of the Bunker heroes are against submission rules, so it's Cursed Woody. Now we have that guy from the gift he sent one time, and now for some reason, y'all think he's like a really important character. It's the Dancing Pea Shooter. Now this is a character I like. The number 2 op of that guy fittingly named after food, and the lover of that skeleton from earlier is Green Gamer. Speaking of gamers, our next character is a character I'm sure like everybody wants to see more of, but he just never comes around. Kind of weird how he's here then, but it's Spider-Man Gaming. And maybe next time he'll play like Beatbanger or something, I don't know. And now we got a team of like people who you guys get killed by a ton of the time, so I don't know if you're gonna vote them because they fucking kill you. But it's they're called the Nextbot Nightmares, Moloch, Jerry, Silly Guitar, and Go Go Go. And the last reveal is...
Finally, we got the connection back. Seems like one character is left to reveal, huh? Well, it's the results of the three-way poll between Mr. L, Memories, and Hungry Home Invader. The winner is the Hungry Home Invader. So then, that completes the roster. Now we can get to the voting. Like last time, voting will only be for the Shia Kazings. 10 votes and ties being settled by lead, which means that a character needs to be first to reach 5 votes to win a match. The bracket is going to follow a simple double elimination diagonal drop format. If you don't know what that means, I don't care. The results and maybe versus screens for each match will be uploaded here on the Shia Kazing's channel. But remember, this is not a public vote. So if you're watching this and want to vote, but you're not a part of the Shia Kazings, too fucking bad. There won't be any sources or music produced for this unless on some off chance VF for some reason wants to make a victory theme. That's his decision though. So let's get on to the matchups. Never mind, I'll do it then. First up, we have Team 5 versus Cursed Woody, due to both sides' countless murders. Next up, we have Homelander versus the Dancing Pea Shooter, because they both spawned after sending dumb images or GIFs in the chat. Next up is Homosexual Coolness versus Santa, because both Kareem and Santa are stupid voices VF does. Following them is Teledink versus Lukes, because Zeke and Lukes are both related to dumb one-word things that Caleb says, being Zeke and Sally. Kevin Leonardo versus Axel. Porn. Kazingophobia versus Raldy's Crack House, because they're both huge teams of ops. Green Gamer versus Spider-Man Gaming, because they're gamers. Preston's Hourglass versus Hungry Home Invader, mainly because of their relation to rapping, but also because Wiz loves both of them a lot. Gamers versus Rave DJs, because it's like gaming team versus music team. Have fun! The J versus USKT the Musical, because of their relations to musical covers of songs. Nextbot Nightmare versus Drake, because they're all Nextbots. Slap on 6 versus Eminem, because of their relations to, just ignore this one actually. There is no relation. Remy versus Baited, because of their relations to Bait and Switch. Anthony and Tyler versus Reviewers Umai, because of their relations to reviews. DK Oldies versus the Doys, because of their identities with the color blue. Shakers of Aether versus the Raiders, because they are both teams of skilled fighters. And that's all for the round 1 matchups. Remember, vote purely on who you like more. That is the only basis. This is John Shia Michael Kazing, and this was the Shia Kazing Direct. Or maybe it was all just the friends we made along the way.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the bras here today. Toast to the bras that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. There's a time that I remember where I did not know no selling, when I bare lived in forever, and everything would stay the same.
Shia, I swear to God, man, if y'all keep calling me Eric Cotman or Playboy Cotman, I swear to God. Yeah, kitty, this is my papa. Meow. No, kitty, no.
Ow! That's gonna leave a...
Leave a what?